Hi, welcome to the first module of DA 650 2D design. The first week is a little different from all the other weeks, and I want to kind of prepare you for that. If you look at the schedule, it looks like there's a whole lot of things to do this week, and they are, but they're kind of related and they're sequential. You should feel overwhelmed by it, but hopefully you do kind of check in early enough that you're able to start at the beginning of the week, which is a little unusual. Like I actually have something due on day one, so if you check into the course ahead of time, you can prepare yourself for that. And basically there are three things we're doing. There's a 7-day challenge where every day I want you to look at one of the 7 elements of art. There's 7 days in a week, there's 7 elements of art. The idea is to look at each of those elements one day at a time by looking in the world around you. And you might be kind of puzzled why, elements of art, they're the things you put on the page. Why are we looking in the world for these things? And it's important to understand that the way we represent the world is based on the way we perceive the world. The way our brains are constructed, we see the world using some constructs like line, shape, space, scale, color, texture, value. And because we perceive the world that way, we represent the world that way when we're creating art. So in this exercise, each day I'm asking you to look at the world in terms of one of those elements. Like day one, look for how line exists in the world and how it represents things in the world. Look for shape, look for space. It's kind of a consciousness thing, doing this one day at a time. But it's kind of fun. I've done this. I actually first did this at the invitation of one of my students who did a kind of project based on this. And I enjoy it. And I'll probably do this along with you through the first week, providing my own examples. So that's one thing. The important thing this week is to develop this vocabulary for talking about art, recognizing all the elements of art, principles of art, and the Gestalt elements having to do with how we take all the elements and bring them together as a whole. And so that vocabulary that we're building together is going to carry us through the rest of the course. So everyone has a camera on their phone, I assume. And so spend the day looking for a line, take a picture of it, post it, talk about it every day of the week. The other thing is this formal analysis. I'm going to post 3 pictures, and I want you to discuss those pictures in terms of the elements of art and the principles of design as explained in the text. And hopefully you get hold of the text soon. The third thing is an exercise. We're going to be working in Adobe Illustrator, and the essential tool in Adobe Illustrator is the pen tool. And so we're just going to get our feet wet working with that tool this week. As we go through the rest of the term, we're going to be using that extensively. If we look at this page, introduction, here are the readings from the book. Hopefully you've got the book or get it quickly. These first 2 videos, I explain how to do the pen exercise. If you just follow what I do here, you'll be fine. Here are 7 videos from KQED. They're kind of fun, they're short, but they focus on each of the 7 elements of art, kind of showing each of them and how they're used in art. And so, if you look at these and then each day look at the one that is related to the day challenge, help you orient to the things we're looking for that day. So, those are the things we're doing this week. I mean, the 7-day challenge is kind of an icebreaker. Sometimes the students aren't familiar with each other. Although I think, like this term, I think everyone in the course already knows each other pretty well. But it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be kind of a mindfulness exercise, and it's supposed to ground us in this formal vocabulary that we're going to be using going forward. Okay, I look forward to seeing what you post.